The engine is located at the other end of the ship. So a suction mechanism needs to be built into the tank. Here it comes. Its weight, 25 tons. Its size, 3 engine. Its name, the gas mask.
Wala naman sa akin ng gamit. Sayang yun.
The engineers had to design a mask that is virtually indestructible because it needs to withstand extreme conditions in the tank. The lower the tank gets, the more waves of liquid gas beat against the mask located in the center of the tank. The mass needs to withstand freezing cold and enormous pressure without moving even a millimeter, and do that for several years.
Di ba't wala tayong t-shirt ng pan-ram?
Baka bukas ibibigay
Ah,
sa'yo.
bibigay? Ano yun? Pag binigay atin na yun?
Oo. Tulad nung dati tayo na sa
Installed before that.
yung sponsor ng Sunlight.
Malapit ito kasi
Sunlight dapat-
Intramuros lang eh.
Dati, no?
It's lowered into the tank from the top. The mast is 6
Sa
meters
Piondo.
wide, and the
Doser.
opening through which it's lowered is fairly larger. The mast is lowered centimeter by centimeter. Around 15 workers are involved in this delicate operation. The metal monster floats in the air. Finally, the mast is now securely attached. There are 4
Alam mo
pumps
siya
at
ito
the
eh.
lower end, just a few centimeters above the bottom of the tank. They pump every drop of liquid gas.
Pinapay.
A device that's proven its reliability. Now the tank's last layer of
Taon na walang pondo kami na payout. Doon babawiin pa utay-utay. Ayun.
Babayaran ng school.
Hindi mag-aantay kami
Ewan
na
ko lang
3
kung
buwan.
babayaran niya na ano.
Bayaran
Kasi
yan.
ano ba yan? Ano man to yan?
ultra thin.
Mula
Baka
nung
yung
January to
kanilang
June.
posisyon ng yun. Kailan sinagasyon? June?
The intense
July ang kanyang opening ng
Kaya yung July na ano niya kasi hindi naman niya kago yung ano hindi nabayaran eh. 3,000 dapat total tayo hanggang sa end of the year.
Ganun ang patakaran ng pagiging mayor. Di na nila ano yun nung
Hindi naman
napag-iwanan
niya
nung dating mayor. Magkaiba sila ng
Sa
pangako.
Sa senior lang niya, ano, kasi naawa siya sa lolo't lola. Ano yung, ano, dati ang nililihan niya. Dahil sa inyo, baka pamula rin siya nag-assume. Akala ko nga, ano na, retroactive, lahat pa nangyari sa inyo. Ano man siya? Sinabi niya?
the same technology.
September at August. Kasi di ba 500 o?
Hindi nga, may sinabi sa buwan yan, hindi ganun, ano.
Eh di ba bawat buwan 500? Ina-accumulate nila ng ano kaya maabot ng 3K ng 6 months. Wala nga ngayon eh.
Not the smallest speck of dust is allowed to be left behind. The ship should be ready in 4 months. Today, 3 months after work began, is a special day for the engineers. They've come to the mainland because one of the core pieces of the project is being completed in these halls today. One of the most spectacular individual parts of the ship, the engine. With its 24 meters length, 18 meters height, and a weight of 2,000 tons, it generates an output of 85,000 horsepower. A genuine independent construction. Before the engine's mounted in the ship, it's tested to the extreme. The engine's pushed to its limits, to 100.
Ate na tumawag na kanina.
Mayra Junior. Subscribe to my channel. Shout out. God bless. Mayra Junior. Subscribe to my channel. Shout out. God
Ano
bless.
na?
Extremely complicated. And it was actually developed to simplify the work of mechanics.
Ano ba yung kailangan natin? Patulong-patulong ka na
If there are any serious problems, mechanics can enter
At
here
least
to the
nila.
center of the engine. Tests went
Ha?
well. The engine passes with flying colors.
Ano na?
Installed in one of the 9 container ships in a few days. 9 ships. That's 9 engines that have to be built in a very short amount of time. So they're manufactured just in time. The second engine's already being assembled just a few dozen meters away from the first engine. A critical
Siya man
step
nagbigay
is
sa'yo
about
niyan?
to be taken.
Kay Chairman. Wala si Chairman doon.
Lahat binigyan.
Lahat binigyan. Taga dito lang bibigyan ng kanyan.
Buti nga ngayon, dinedistribute na.
Tapos sa susunod, hindi na dyan. Ngayon lang dahil napakaliit lang daw ng bigay. Baka mabuisit lang yung dadayo at alit ng bigay.
First of all, the part is thoroughly oiled. The pressure pistons are connected later when the crankshaft's in place. This is genuine engineering. Almost 220 tons are waiting to be installed. This is done with the help of extraordinary cranes. So far, this is only half of the crankshaft. The 12 pressure pistons each have a diameter of 1 meter. That's 10 times more than a car. When running, they move 3.2 meters up and down. The engine is now mounted on one of the ships. But before that, it has to be taken apart to be brought on board. And it's not that simple. No vehicle in the world can move this 2,000-ton massive part. That's why it's separated into 6 parts, transported individually by ship to the shipyard. This is the main part. It includes the crankshaft. The crankshaft is carefully lowered. With its weight of 350 tons, any unprotected contact with the ground would damage the metal. So it's carefully loaded onto beams. Even though the beams are temporary, they're still attached carefully.
Hindi ko na makita yung sinave kong palaro.
Now inside a sensitive piece of the engine
Puros
is
na to,
loaded
bini,
onto a
bini.
peculiar cart.
Cette pièce pèse 350 tonnes et peut la transporter jusqu'à la un chariot. Ces chariots
Ah.
ne sont en comme une traîne.
To endure such a great weight, these transporters have up to 140 wheels. They weigh more than 10 semi-trucks. And they're controlled by remote control from a distance. Because safety is a top priority, the transporter only travels approximately 5 kilometers per hour. The ship's already waiting when the transporter reaches the barge. The engine's loaded as slowly as possible. Everything's ready to transport it to the shipyard. To get the container ships moving,
Ito sabi niya
which can
eh.
weigh up to 300,000 tons when fully
Bibigay
loaded,
engine.
the propulsion system has a propeller with a very distinctive form. Their streamlined shape delivers increased performance.
Bumalik na naman sa unang-una. Hinahanap ko yung palarong isa, sinave ko yun eh.
Back on the island, in the heart of the shipyard. This part was designed in Germany and made in China.
Voici l'hélice. Elle pèse 92 tonnes pour 10 mètres. C'est cette unique hélice qui va permettre de propulser le navire à 21 nœuds, ce qui représente environ 40 km/h.
Wala siguro, bakit sinanood ko lang yun?
Round steel piece. The propeller shaft causes the rotation.
Sa Instagram marami, no?
Meron yung Diego, subscribe mo channel, shout out, God bless po. Thank you so much.